Assalamu alaikum class. In today's lecture we are going to study about future perfect tense. Let us go through the definition of future perfect tense. The future perfect tense indicate actions that are complete or finished. These actions have not yet occurred but will occur and be finished in the future. So here we are going to concern about future tense. Now what is the structure of making the future perfect tense? First, if there is subject, that is I, we, you, they, he, she, it, these are all included in subject. Then there are two auxiliary verbs, that is auxiliary verb will and auxiliary verb have. These two auxiliary verbs are going to be used in future perfect tense, and then there is going to be the main verb, or you can say the third form of verb, and then there will be the rest of the sentence. For examples, the examples of future perfect tense are, as you people are well aware that the positive sign, these two positive sign indicate the positive sentences, then these minus sign negative sentences, and these question mark sign interrogative sentences. So let us go through these future perfect tense examples. First is the positive. We are going to use the subject, then auxiliary verb will, then next auxiliary verb have, then there will be main verb, that is third form of verb, and then there will be the rest of the sentence. We are going to call that rest of the sentence as an object. Now we are going to use the first sentence, that is I will have finished by 10 a.m. Second positive sentence is you will have forgotten by me, or you forgotten then. Now in the negative sentences we are going to add the word not, and the rest of the sentence will remain the same, that is she will not have gone to school, and the second one is we will not have left. Now here we are going to use the third form of verb in the main verb. In the last one, that is question mark interrogative sentences, here in the interrogative sentences will come at the first sentence, the rest of the sentence will remain the same. For example, will you have arrived, question mark, will they have received it, question mark. So these are basically few of the examples of doing the future perfect tense. In the next slide we are going to study about the contractions, as you people have studied those contractions in the previous classes. That contraction are basically the shortest form of the word, that is I will have. Now will is going to be used as double L, so this is basically called contraction. So we are going to use the will and have in the form of contraction. Have is going to be used with ve, we indicate that as the form of contraction, so it will be the whole contraction. You will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, we will have, they will have. Now I, you, he, she, it, we, they, these are all known as subject. Then there are two auxiliary verbs, that is will and have, and they have given their shortest form. In the next slide we are going to study about the use. That first use is that the action in the future perfect tense, the action completed before something in the future. The future perfect tense expresses the idea that something will occur before another action in the future. It will also show that something will happen before a specific time in the future. For example, these are some of the examples given here. Now first one example is, by next November I will have received my promotion. By the time he gets home, she is going to have cleaned the entire house. I am not going to have finished this test by 3 o'clock. Now in this sentence not is used, so we are going to count it as a negative sentence. Will she have learned enough Chinese to communicate before she moved to Beijing? Now will is going to be used here, and it is showing the interrogative sentences, so next of the sentences will go as it is. Now the thing that is need to be focused here, that in these examples above, there that is reference point mark in italic are the simple present rather than simple future. This is because the interruptions are in time clause, and you cannot use future tense in time clause. Now the second use is that duration before something in the future, that is non-continuous verb. So in this last slide we are going to study that with non-continuous verb and some non-continuous use of mixed verb, we use the future perfect to show that something will continue up until another action in the future. For example, I will have been in London for 6 months by the time I leave. By Monday, Susan is going to have had my book for a week. So this lecture is all about the future perfect tense.